Hey y'all, what's up? Biners returns with another Transformers video review. This time it is a double review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Dark of the Moon Walmart exclusive Bumblebee and Sideswipe. Now, before I really I'm not going to get into full-on detail with them both in one shot. I'm going to do something a little different this time. So I'm just going to take the time to say, well, get ready for a huge bunch of jump cuts. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sideswipe proper. Now, Sideswipe is the basic Home for the Decepticons sidearm Sideswipe mold, which I have right here. Now, I haven't really seen many comparisons of the two on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I think if I could pick one of these, I'd probably keep this. But this is actually something where if you missed on this is a definite way to get your hand on the mold. The tampos are actually very interesting. They mean a lot of things that I can't really tell you because I don't know a lot of them. But I can tell you that this is the trans tech symbol and that this says rat traps. You can't really see it just due to the fact that I'm using a different camera, which I do apologize, I'm missing the memory card to the other one. But that aside, definitely a much different figure. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Bumblebee proper. Now Bumblebee actually has a bit more things tampoed all over him. He's got a single stripe with an Autobot symbol right there on the hood that happens to go all the way through to the back. Now what I originally thought was this was going to be a repaint of the Home for the Decepticons Battle Blaze Bumblebee, which I'm wrong. It's actually a repaint of this specific mold, which if we come underneath here, he's got the original head, whereas this one has the Revenge of the Fallen head. And they tweaked this one. They did a lot of things for the robot mode. They did a lot of things different with him. So yeah, this is definitely a much more different. Like paint wise, this is definitely a lot different, but if you have the original Bumblebee molds from this and you don't have the leader version, then go ahead and pick this up. However, if you have the leader version, I probably wouldn't bother trying to get this because he's only going to be in Walmart. No point in trying to rage over it. Okay, so now that we took a look at them proper, let's go ahead and take a look at their robot modes. I figured we may as well look at Bumblebee's robot mode proper first because, well, it's actually pretty decent looking with all the new paint decos and stuff on it. I'm not even gonna lie, it looks really good. I especially like the little Autobot symbol tampoed right on his forehead. That's a nice touch. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, the whole figure itself, the mold itself, I really do like, because for the longest time I've had the Stealth Bumblebee, and if you remember in my review of him, I really liked him. And just so you can take a look, there they are side by side, so you can see all the differences between them, especially with the heads. I might even just take the head off of him and switch it with him. Now you may realize this one doesn't have any shoulder pads, whereas this one does. What they did with this one is this time they actually added a little screw in there so it'll stay, which I in turn thought was a nice touch. And there's a little rivet on the back of the neck that keeps this thing from wiggling around, and that's not present on the other one. So that's pretty much Walmart exclusive movie Bumblebee, Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, in his robot mode. Let's move on to Sideswipe. Now Sideswipe is a bit more of a different perspective of a figure, which I actually do kind of like the way this one turned out, especially in the robot mode. At first I thought the yellow head was really gonna draw away from the real point to the figure, but I actually think it turned out pretty good. Now if you want side by side views with the original, there it is. So once I come back, well, the next jump cut, I will give you my full-on opinion on which ones you should get. Not gonna lie, damn cool figures. But here's the biggest question: which one should you get of the exclusives? The only reason why I have the other two molds out is because, well, they're the first ones to come. But that aside, if I were you, I would probably say get Sideswipe, because from what I know, at least everybody has a version of this Bumblebee, the Oe Camaro Bumblebee. Whether it's the stealth version or the premium version or the regular version or the 75 Camaro version, it doesn't matter. At least somebody has a version of him. However, with this exact mold, only two figures, it was only used twice. So I would say if you missed out on a sidearm Sideswipe, get Dark of the Moon Wrecker Sideswipe. Again, these two are both Walmart exclusives. You can pick them up at your local Walmart. They're 100% they are out. Do your best to find him, because I bet if you get him, you'll be completely happy. Everybody has a certain version of him. Not gonna lie. So with that being said, this is Bionicle Combiner signing out from the video review of Walmart exclusives Dark of the Moon Sideswipe and Bumblebee. Catch you guys later.